white people. I do. I just love white people. I know, you know, comics get up here and talk about they don't like. Well, I love white people. Y'all are awesome. Y'all jump off of mountains without parachutes. Y'all take ecstasy. Y'all are the bomb. Y'all keep messing with animals. No matter how many of y'all get killed, y'all still keep going after it, boy. I was watching the news the other day, and the newscaster was like, if you see a mountain lion, do not approach it. I was like, who is this commercial for? This is for white folks. Black people don't mess with animals. We cross the street when we see a squirrel. You see the look in Alvin's face? Even the mountain lion be like, is this bitch approaching me? Wow. Y'all be hiking and riding your bike all in the mountains and surprised when a mountain lion jump out and maul your punk ass. Where did he come from? He came from the mountains. It's a mountain lion. It's not a kitchen lion. It's not a bathroom lion. I'm trying to figure out why does my lunch have a backpack on? Why? Crazy white woman got killed by her own python. I ain't even got no punchline for that because it's ridiculous. How do you raise your own murderer? How do you do that? How do you go to a cage with a python in it and go, coochie, coochie, coo, python? That python was like, soon, bitch.
I listen to a lot of classic music. I like old Judy Garland, you know, when she was older, when she sang, because at that point in her life, she sounded like she was in a car off-roading. That's why I like her. Somewhere over the rainbow. Be careful, Judy, don't fall off the truck. I don't like too many singers today, you know? Christina Aguilera, just shut up. Just shut that mouth. Just overdoes it, you know, the oh. Like too much of her songs that we forget what song she's singing. She sang the Star Spangled Banner live, you know? And I felt bad for the crowd because they're like, oh, let's sing along. Oh, say, can you... No, you can't sing along to that anthem. Oh, say, can you sing? Oh, yeah. Oh, everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart. And she did that as a kid, too. And I was like, oh, man, I don't want to be in kindergarten class, you know, when they're learning the alphabet. Now, class together. A, B, C. Who is that? That's just one letter. Oh, God, we're going to be here all day.
Alcohol is not a new problem for me. It has been dogging me for like a decade now. And this illustrates it. When I was 20 years old, I blacked out drinking, and I fell asleep in my own bed, which should be a safe zone. It wasn't this evening, okay? So my roommates broke into my room and shoved a stick of butter down my pants. That's weird as fuck. That's very weird. That's a weird thing to do. And throughout the night, it melted and congealed. And when you wake up in the morning with no idea of what happened the night before, and you see that, you don't think, is that melted, congealed butter? That's not the thought. The thought is, no! What did you do to yourself? You gotta start taking it easier at night. No. And I did what any of us would do upon finding that. I told nobody about it. I didn't say a word. And since I didn't tell anybody about it, my roommates were drunk when they did it to me. They didn't bring it up to me. So no one said anything. And I spent 8 months of my life convinced that I had the rarest STD on the planet. Positive. Because after I got out of the shower, like I take a shower right away, and also I realized that day that you can turn a stand-up only shower into a sit-down shower if you're sad enough. Like you can do it, because that's where you can hug your whole body and just really tell yourself you're not a bad person. Like your mom loves you, you know that. Your dad might not, but your mom. I got out of that shame shower and I was like, find out what you have. Look it up on the internet. Google, creamy discharge around the pelvis. Oh, that's not a thing? It doesn't exist on the internet? Okay. I'm the first one with this? Great. Patient 0 for new AIDS? Awesome. Spent 8 months thinking I had new AIDS. Every morning waking up being like, is it back today? I found out what happened 8 months later. 8 months, when another friend had passed out at her house, and my roommates are like, let's put some butter down his pants. And I'm like in the kitchen like, what did you say you're gonna do? What are you gonna put? What are you gonna do to him? You're gonna, what? And they're like, we'll put butter down his pants. And I'm like, have you done that before maybe to somebody in the house? Has that happened before? Has this happened before to somebody maybe? Has that happened? And they're like, we did this to you, man, it was a while back. And I'm just like, August 16th, 2006. Is that the date? Is it? Because I got that marked out on my calendar, gang, as the day I contracted new AIDS. Fuck you, man. All right, that's my time. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hans, can you believe this audience here? The pathetic girly man.
This audience, let me tell you something. Oh my God, of all the audiences in this particular neighborhood, you're in the top 12.
This man right here, he took his belt off. He calls a flabberlanche, Hans.
Yeah, I don't think so. He could probably kick our ass. We're very close to him. Do you know that State Farm wants to do a commercial with Kevin and I as Hans and Franz? What is it, selling out or kind of fun? I just said I'll do it if I can make fun of the other companies. So long, Geico. Guess what? Lizards can't talk.
I like the way your Hans has become gay over the years. How would you get rid of a body?
Well, honestly, I think the best way to kill someone, a woman didn't get away with it in Montana, just go back a second, is that you go, honey, let's go for a hike. And you would get on a really steep ravine with your wife.
Oh,
You
yeah,
go,
I remember
wow,
that.
look at that view. And no one's around, like that. And then you go,
You would
oh my
say
God.
that. You would say, whoa, whoa. When
Yeah.
you push it, go, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. So then you'd be,
In case there's a camera. In case there's a hidden camera. No, I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I was afraid.
yeah, you would record it. Yeah.
You heard me say, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And then you would brush the dirt, and then it wouldn't matter if they found the body.
Well, let's say this, Dana.
Yes.
You push her off the cliff, but
Yeah.
she's not quite dead.
Right.
Yeah.
That is a problem. You have to be you have to be in
You
a
throw
tall-
some rocks down like there's a little avalanche that hit her?
Yeah. You could then just like, honey, what's going on? Oh my God, rocks are falling on you. And you would record it on your iPhone, just have an angle on you, like scared. Oh!
And then what do you clean all those rocks later so there's no prints?
You've given a lot of thought to this.
Let's say she's still
Maybe
not
too
dead.
much thought.
She's still not dead. You hit her with 5 rocks, but it's just a bloody mess now.
Well, you just go down, sorry, honey, I know it seemed like I pushed you. I was trying to grab you. The rocks that came down, it was just, they were avalanching and they flung off my hand. I'm really sad. We called an ambulance. We're madly in love. This will never happen again. I like to see him do nursery rhymes with his rhythm. Jack and Jill went up the hill. It's just that serious purse thing he does after he talks. To fetch a pail of water. When I pause, that's time for you to think about what I just said.
You know what I wonder? You know, the president, you know, he's human. So, I mean, he goes to the bathroom, right? I mean, is he ever like constipated, like in the White House, and he's got an important meeting coming up? And
oh, absolutely. I think they're all human now. I think by the middle of this century, there won't be anyone running for president that doesn't have a sex tape on YouTube. And they're just human. Like if there was a grainy YouTube video of Abraham Lincoln furiously masturbating, would he still have a memorial that big? You know, if people are looking at YouTube, oh, that's Lincoln. You see the hat? Oh, he's going at it. That is Lincoln.
I think it would be the
He
same.
freed the slaves, but then look at that. Maybe we'll just get him a plaque.
I think it would be the same size memorial, but there'd be a lot of Kleenex around him on the bottom left. Hey, do you think Hillary's going to run for president?
Oh, yeah. She's going to run because I'd like to go back, too. I'm riding me a Hillary all the way to the White House. Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey style. Clinton has to go back. I mean, Bill Clinton just has to go back. It's the greatest thing ever.
Oh, man,
that he's going back.
Do you think Bill Clinton might maybe suggest a reality show, like while he's in the White House? That would be great. I'd watch that.
Look, I've got less press scrutiny. Hill's gonna be all over the place. And no one's gonna be watching the cat who's guarding the canaries. I think he'll just go shithouse. He'll have an IV of Viagra and just next. He'll do Lewinsky's mom. Sure, bring her in.
Yeah, I mean, everything seems like a lot of work to me now. I don't know if I'm at that. You at that stage yet where you want to do something? Like I wanted to go to the movies today, and I thought, I didn't have to go there. You know what I mean? I haven't skied like in 3 years because it seems like a lot of work. And I used to ski all the time. I really did. I remember the first time I ever went skiing, I didn't know anything about it. You know, I didn't know that they labeled the trails for difficulty, like black diamonds, you know what I mean, and the blues and the greens. And I pulled into this convenience store in the middle of Colorado, and I said to the guy behind the counter, I said, hey, what's the best mountain to go skiing at around here? And he looked at me right in the eyes. He goes, you know what? I like Copper Mountain. But a lot of people don't like to go there because they're afraid of all the blacks. I thought, Jesus, this guy's a racist. You know? He said, but I don't mind the blacks. I have a lot of fun with them. But they will beat you up. And they are all over the mountain. They're everywhere. And some of them not very well groomed. But he said, if you want the good white powder, that's where you gotta go. Oh, Jesus, I'm not going to Copper Mountain, that's for sure. You gotta be so politically correct nowadays. I was just in, let's make it Nashville. And I was coming out of the airport, and this guy, nice guy, picked me up at the taxi cab, nice, tall, black, African-American gentleman. And said his name was Boyd. I said, I'm sorry, what was your name? He said, Boyd. Oh, Boyd. I have never pronounced a D so hard in my life when I was talking to him. Because I don't want any kind of misunderstandings, you know what I mean? Nice city you got here, Boyd. Duh. Duh. Because a friend of mine said, I don't enunciate some of my words when I speak. She says, you know, when you say huge, you don't pronounce your H's. You just go huge instead of huge. You know, and this annoyed her for some reason. I don't know why. I could see if you know, when you laughed, you didn't pronounce your H's. That could be annoying, like, I get that.
Now, everybody's talking about this movie, of course. What made you decide to do Shaggy Dog?
First of all, can I tell you how annoying it is to actually have friends that are stand-up comedians? You don't know if you're having a conversation with them or if they're trying out material. I am IMDb's #1 star on Earth right now. I'm just here to see if I can destroy my career in 20 minutes.
I think we should be able to help you out with that.
Okay, good. Let's get to it because, you know, time is of the essence here. Let's see if it only took me 25 years to have a hit movie once. Yeah, and I'm lining them up, dude. I cannot believe it, but I am literally on fire.
That's true.
Crazy.
I'm rich, bitch!
By the way, I'm so not.
You're probably sick of questions about the suit, though, right?
What do you got?
Was it cumbersome and annoying? I'm sure.
Yeah, it was a drag, but it paid off pretty good. So I'm not complaining. I would say, and going to the bathroom is like, I don't know why, this is a weird metaphor. It's like trying to pull an gnocchi mushroom out of a sealed envelope. I don't know why that came in there.
I like that analogy, though.
Yeah.
That somehow works.
That'll be the soundbite from this entire night.
But you got pretty pumped up, it looked like, for that part.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you do? Do you have a Bowflex? Time Master? I don't know.
If you want to let me off the chain, I swear to God, I'll f*** you up right here.
Now, you, of course, were in Ally McBeal. Did you like doing TV?
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah. How'd you find it?
How'd you f*** that up?
No. That's not where I was going with that.
All right, bring it.
I
I'm
swear
all
I
yours.
was.
We're at this point in the interview.
No. Oh, yeah, well. We're going to ask some questions from the crowd now.
Is that
Just a couple
right?
quick questions? Yeah. Do anybody have a question around over here?
What are your plans for Iron Man 3?
This is a perfect platform for me to discuss very sensitive legal documents. I just think we got to kick a lot more ass, personally. Which is like such an idiotic thing to say, because it was kind of a smart take on the movie. It's like, what do you want to do next time? Blow I'm gonna cut my head off. Blow your up.
Well, that's it. I'm trying to catch up with the internet and all that shit. MySpace, yeah. MySpace. This is what a guy told me. He goes, MySpace is over. And I'm like, what the fuck is MySpace? That's how far behind I am. Guy's like, MySpace, it's been out for 4 years. I go, I didn't know about it. He goes, you didn't know about it? I go, no, why the fuck didn't you tell me? Everybody knows about it. I thought you'd just know about it. I go, well, I don't. I can barely fucking get to my toaster to fucking work, If it fucks up, I just eat bread. But I know, like, fucking all this technological shit has gotten so far past me, I'll be taking a picture, of my kid or something. I'll hear people go, hey, man, look over at that guy. Is it my imagination? He's taking a picture. Look what he's fucking using. A camera. Hey, buddy, you never heard of a phone? No, of course I've heard of a phone. I use it to talk to people. You don't email? I don't know. I talk on the phone. People tell me shit. I'm so far behind. They go, you know what you gotta do, man? You gotta get the fucking iPod with the good resolution on account of then when you take your pictures on your phone and then translate them onto the television, you can immediately download them onto the www, then put them in your iPod and you'll get perfect resolution. And I'm like, do I have to take a course in this? Or because I wouldn't know what the fuck you're talking about. I just watch the TV on the TV. I know I'm way behind, but I'm an old-fashioned that way. I thought the TV was to watch TV, but I'm completely wrong. The TV's for nothing. You may as well just throw it away.
The worst way to be found dead is the autoerotic asphyxiation thing. The hanging thing.
Yeah.
I mean, how bored do you have to be with your sex life? You should have a spotter if you're going to be doing that thing.
Yeah.
That's something I would never try. Unless maybe somebody broke into my house, they're strangling me anyway. I think, okay, I'll give it a shot because it's convenient.
That is a tough one. Because you got to be, if somebody's choking you, and one of the things you're not thinking about, like, I want to breathe, or come, or both. Maybe I'll come first and see what happens,